Hello guys, and welcome to my special video. So as you can see, this is just a glimpse of my garden. So I will show to you the whole garden. And as you can see here, it's kind of a messy garden, but I like it because I have a lot of things and my plants are thriving. There are a whole lot of bugs as well. So for this video, I'm going to harvest some of the vegetables and I'm gonna check out. So as you can see here, the first plant that we're going to check is the okra. So I'm going to harvest 2 okras for today. So like this, and another one. And those are, they're pointed by the arrows. Those are the okras. Okay, not a lot of them has the ripe okra. So let's start with this okra, and as you can see here, it's the right size for harvesting, like that. And harvest time. So I've parted the other leaves so that you can see the whole length of the okra. And now we're going to use our beloved pruning shears to cut the okra cleanly. Okay, here we go now. 1, 2. Snip. And there you have. Okay, so we have the first harvest, which is the okra. So for another okra, okay, so I'm holding now my dipper, my beloved dabo. So as you can see, I'm preparing myself, and it's kind of hard because I'm taking videos with one hand and then cutting on the other. So it's kind of hard. So I'll try my best. And kind of yeah, it's not a clean cut, but I was able to cut the okra. And then we have another one. So this is my eggplant. Okay, so it is the right length for us to harvest. So with this, I'm just gonna have to get it inside the dipper, and with the use of my pruning shears, we're going to cut the stem. Okay, so we have another harvest. We have an eggplant. So there are some buds, since I don't have to worry because there are other buds or stems that are later going to form into eggplants. Okay, so in total we have 2 pieces of okra and 1 piece of eggplant. Okay, so for a short garden tour, so this is my covered planting ground for the delicate greens. So we have the mustard leaves. So I typically just stir fry it or add it to my soups. And then we have a freshly planted ground for the petchay, and then I have the radish, which I'm hoping that it will later mature into a real radish, because I've been having trouble growing those. Okay, so let's move on to the other plant. So I have a very sickly looking tomato, but due to some sort of miracle, I have a fruit that is growing out. So I guess I'll just have to add fertilizer for that. And then we also have the vines. We have the bitter gourd, or in our language we have the ampalaya, and then we have the string beans, I guess, or we call it polsitaw. So I have planted some chilies, the long green ones, and then we have alubati there. So I just let it grow, let it crawl, and then I have some pumpkins which have not blossomed yet. And I've learned it the hard way that the leaves are very prickly. So if you're wanting to plant this, be careful when it comes to rearranging these plants. And then I have the sweet potatoes in the middle, and then I have the kangkong. I don't remember what the English term for that. Okay, so yeah, so those are my plants. And then I have another one, the potted ones. So in the green container I have the potatoes. So it's very hard to get the, like this one. So this is a sprout, like that one. And it's quite hard to get a seed potato for here in the Philippines. So I have to get it at a healthy option to get the organic ones. So in this video, in this scene, so that we have the a weed. I considered it as a weed, so I'm going to cut it so that I can reach the small of the bird eye chilies. Okay, so I removed that, and now we're going to start planting the chilies. Okay. Yeah. I had some problems with the video, so yeah, this is my harvest, and then I have I've collected the other chilies on different plants that we have. We have a lot of chilies in our backyard, and none of them were planted by us. It was just like sprouted all of a sudden. Yeah, like this one. We just collected the whole plant and just put it on a styrofoam container, but we didn't plant it on purpose. We just found it and we thought, yeah, it would be better to to let it grow. Okay, so just cleaning it up. Okay, so I've troubles with taking this video. Yeah, so in total I have the cucumbers. Yeah, I have missing videos. I was so angry because I wasn't able to take those. It's kind of sad, but well, at least you see the harvest. So this, as you can see here, these are my thigh. Yeah. Oh no. So this is where the video of the cucumbers go. So this is my cucumber vine. Vine? Is it a vine or? Yeah, it's crawling. So I guess it's a vine. So as you can see here, I'm not going to cut the deformed eggplant. Sorry, the cucumbers. The cucumber. So I'm just going to cut it, because the reason is that big mistake for me, I shouldn't have waited for it to grow. If it's growing on the base, you should have cut it in the first place before it matures. Okay, anyway, so as you can see here, this is the part where I'm harvesting my my Thai basil. So just in time for me to cook my favorite dish, which is the Thailand dish that is called pad krapao. Maybe I'm butchering the name, but yeah, that is a Thai dish that is composed of ground meat, garlic, chilies, and with basil. But in Thailand they use the holy basil. In my case, I don't have one. So what I have is the Thai basil, and it works just fine. It's yeah, it's same, very tasty. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm picking up some of the stems, and it's a good thing because this is like a good way for me to prune and to make the plant to develop more good stems or good growth, I guess. And yeah, and for me to harvest it for cooking. So it's like hitting two birds with one stone for this. Yeah, so I'm carefully picking up certain stems. So at this point, I was trying to show you where I cut, because if you're going to cut for the herbs, you don't just cut it randomly. You have to cut it at or above the growth, above a certain leaves that has just started growing. So you have to cut it carefully so that it will continue to grow or branch out. Yeah, so afterwards, so this is how it looks like. So I've finished cutting the Thai basil, and then those are my basils, my mints, and my they look all yellow. Yeah, I think they're, yeah, I don't know, I think I'll have to check. Anyway, this is my succulent. I actually don't know the name, but yeah. But anyway, so I think I've finished gathering my harvest. It was enough for me. Okay, so just putting out my tools, closing the door. Yeah. My locking, our house locking system. But anyways, if you have budget, I mean we do have, but I guess we're kind of lazy. But yeah. But anyway, as you can see, so in this scene I was trying to show my harvest. FYI, all of this scenes or on that day I was harvesting was all sudden, because I thought maybe this is a good time for me to show the harvest. Okay, anyway, this is my cucumbers. I haven't eaten that one. I don't know if it's even edible. Anyway, so I have my eggplant. I have my 2 pieces of okra, and then a handful of chilies. So they look harmless, but they're very spicy, so you have to be very careful in using those. Okay, so that's it. That's my harvest on that day. What do you think? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm happy. Yes, indeed. Okay, so in this, kind of arrange it so that they would look decent. Okay, so I know as an owner. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Yeah, thank you for watching.